Alright, so this is a quick video. Before we go over this video, I'm going to address some things. So I'm going to be talking about my suspicion um, on Rainer and Berto the first time I've watched this. So, okay, so I have some notes down, actually. So the first time I watched this, it was in like, what, 2013? And a lot of people say that, oh, well, Rainer and Berto transforming into Titans was it was I wouldn't have guessed it. But you got to remember, Attack on Titan season 2 didn't come out until 3 years later, so people have already forgotten about the show, and they didn't think it would come back. They didn't think, me personally, I didn't think there needed to be more seasons because the show has already, fallen into plot holes set up by season 1. But anyways, so yeah, my suspicion started first when they were talking with Armin and Aaron, right? And yeah, so I would like to point out that you know seasons 1 and 2 were set up 3 years apart, so it's like you've already forgotten about the show, right? And I was like, what? I was really young back in 2013, but anyways, let's just say this is my initial watch. Because when I watched season 2, I didn't rewatch season 1. But if I did rewatch season 1, because I didn't care about Attack on Titan, and I pretty much just watched season 1 when I was like, what, 10 or whatever. But anyways, let's say I initially watched season 1 again and then watched season 2. My suspicions would have been very high for these two, and I wouldn't have counted them out for being Titans. Now, first reason, Eren is an intelligent Titan. Second reason, Annie is an intelligent Titan. She also looks like the intelligent Titan. But before we know that she's the female Titan, you can figure it out by how the way she kicks the horse in that one scene. You know, it, and because she's done that in the little training with Eren, and the way she poses and everything, and also the way she looks. But anyways, I digress. The point is, through this entire scene, they just seem suspicious. And let me see if I can pull up another part. I think they were walking in the woods at night. So this is what really like led to them being suspicious for me in the first place. This is like what started my suspicion entirely when they were walking wherever they were. And yeah, so that's what started it. Um, the points I would like to bring out is that, okay, so we have the intelligent Titans. Raynor looks like the Armor Titan, like head to toe, right? They're suspicious in these scenes, or in every scene they're shown with Eren and Armin, especially alone. And third, when Armin was captured by Berto and what is his name, Raynor, and on top of that, they were speaking to Annie and like giving her orders. That should already tell you. That should already tell you that, okay, they can at least be Titans, even if they aren't. That should tell you, okay, they can at least be Titans, because if Eren can transform into a Titan, then why can't anyone else, right? So that should throw your suspicions out the window and just be like, okay, that was a really easy, mystery to figure out, because this story is literally made for children. Attack on Titan is for children. It's a shonen, and it's not that deep. But anyways, those are my points that I wanted to point out. And then in season 2, he just spilled the beans without like any care in the world, Raynor. And it just, when I watched it, it wasn't real. Like, I didn't care about it. It wasn't hype. It wasn't like really a shock to me. It was just like, okay, why did they tell him? Like, and then do that? Why didn't they just? I don't fucking know. They could have did something else. They could have made that scene more. They could have built it more, have more build up, because it was an ass pool. First of all, how they did it, like it was obvious that, okay, these two are potentially Titans, or just in general. It's like, even if they weren't, right, they're already suspicious enough, right? But you know, it was just kind of an ass pool as to how they revealed that. And then if you're shocked over that, then it's just like, okay, well, first of all, you haven't read many books to begin with, because if you've read any books, like any real books, and I'm not even talking about anime, this really wouldn't be a shock to you. And second, like I would like to go back to saying this, I think the honestly the like if you rewatch season 1 and and just see how they act, it wouldn't be a surprise to you, even if you watched it for a first time, right? Let's say you got a person to watch it for a first time, and then they watched it from seasons 1 through 2, and they've paid attention as to how these characters were acting specifically. Like a higher level critic, but and then they watch season 2. It wouldn't be that much of a surprise that, okay, these people are um Titans. But anyways, it's like, you go back to season 1, you rewatch it, and then you watch season 2. It doesn't matter if you watch it for a first time or a million times. It's just obvious. That's first. And second, the real reason why people forgot about this, or just didn't expect those two to be Titans, and think the story just went got better after this stupid plot twist, and after they found out that there are more intelligent Titans, and in that stupid bunker reveal, the fact that seasons 1 and 2 were 3 years apart is really the real reason why suspicion went down for these two. So it kind of played a part. It played like a role in the author's favor, and it was just obvious. Personally, it was just really obvious. I don't know. Like, if you think that, especially if you're over the age of like 19, and you think that was like a shock, or just no. People who read books usually are like of the age of 30. If you're over the age of 30 and you think that was like very shocking, and you read books, and you can't be taken seriously, honestly. Um, I just don't know. Most people are just, they haven't read actual stories, and I don't mean like, little books here and there, while you were in school. No, I mean like educating yourself on, like, because I've read plenty of comics, plenty of just anything. You know, I've read um, I've read a lot of Stephen King books, and I know what I actually know what quality writing is, as a person, as an individual, as a higher level thinker, as um, a man of his word, as a critic, right? But yeah, that I just wanted to make a short video on that topic, and I have more content saved. I just have to figure out how to edit. If I even, if I even, you know, if I even figure out how to edit, that is, by the time AoT ends. But if I don't, like, if I don't put in that work because I'm busy with other stuff, then I'll just release the videos and then like re-upload them with like better quality and editing in the future. So I'm gonna have my seasons 1 review, seasons 2 review, seasons 3 and 4. I'm not gonna be like I've already watched seasons 1 through 3, but I've read the manga instead of watching season 4, because I mean, honestly, um you know a lot of the okay, so this also, one more thing before I get off this. One more thing. AOT fans, like, they say they watch the show because of the story, right? But this is like something that contradicts it. That they say that it just contradicts itself. about 95% of the AoT fans, first of all, watch the anime. Second, they complain about Mappa and how they're doing a terrible job compared to what Jujutsu Kaisen, right? But I thought you watched it because of the story, not because of the animation. But and then, season 1 was just, you know, impressive animation to the audience who hasn't seen any impressive animation before, and it was just visuals. It was just fights and mindless action. That's all season 1 was, and that's how it drew the fans in of Attack on Titan. They were already, all these AoT fans were fans from season 1. And also, people say the story got better, but actually it put itself in more and more potholes and got worse. But I digress. Anyways, that's the video. I will have more videos coming soon on many types of media. Thank you.